There are a lot of things in this world that can scare us. Maybe we're afraid of getting sick or injured. Maybe we're afraid of losing our job or maybe relationship problems. We're afraid of what's going to happen tomorrow or next week or next year. Whenever we face these fears in our life, it can seem like everything's out of control. But do you have any idea how often God says in the Bible, "Do not be afraid"? It's a lot. But when he says it, it's not an angry command, "Stop being afraid." Instead, he gives us the reason why we don't have to be afraid. A perfect example is our passage for today from Isaiah 41. "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Whenever we're afraid or these fears are coming at us, God reminds us that he is still in charge and that he holds us carefully in the palm of his hand. I want to share a story with you. It's something that I remember every single time I read through this passage in Isaiah. It's one of my very first and most powerful memories. I was spending the day on the farm with my Grandpa Baden. Now, my Grandpa Baden was this big bear of a man, and I was just this little 3 or 4-year-old. Now, on that day, I wanted to do something that I had never done before. I wanted to climb the 25-foot tall ladder to the top of the hayloft in the barn. Now, my grandfather said okay, but he wanted me to go first, so if I needed any help, he could be there for me. Now, I was upset because I was a big boy and I didn't need anyone's help. But finally, I agreed and I went first, and I got all the way to the top of that ladder all by myself. And I was proud. And then I fell. I don't know what happened, but I slipped off, and I remember my arms and my legs flailing as I started falling, and I was terrified. But suddenly, this huge hand caught me out of the air and very gently, very carefully set me back on the ladder. When I was with my grandpa, I knew I didn't have to be afraid because he was there to watch over me and take care of me. How much more so when it comes to God? He who says to us, "Do not fear, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Now, he's not saying that we'll never have any fears in our lives. He's not saying we'll never have problems. But he is saying that nothing can pull us away from him, because you and I, we rest securely in the very powerful and strong, but also gentle hand of our God. Amen.